What's up everybody, Phil here. I'm going to be talking to you about the Vert shock jump system created by Adam Falker and Justin Just Fly, but before I start talking about that, I'll just give you a little introduction on myself. Like I said, my name's Phil, 27 years old, living in Manchester, England. Always been a huge basketball fan and always loved playing it, grew up with it as a kid, you know. I was good at certain things like three-point shoot, and I've always been good at handling the ball, but at 6'2", I've never been the tallest guy on the basketball court. Getting blocked and rebounds, making a dunk, that kind of thing have never been a forte of mine. And I'm also not the most agile guy in the world. So I've always been wanting to improve my dunk. You know, it's been a goal of mine since day one. And of course, it's one of the most important abilities on a basketball court, if you want to be the best. In the past, you know, I've tried beach body workouts, heavy leg workouts, box jumps. I even tried the strength shoes, you know, nothing's worked for me significantly well. But you know, I did get some improvement, maybe 5 or 6 inches improvement on my vertical jump, but the results never stuck. They always seemed to disappear as soon as I changed my training regime again. So it got a little bit frustrating. I ended up putting the idea to the back of my head and started focusing on my good points again, which was of course my three-point shoot. But you can't be a one-trick pony, as you all know, on the basketball court. But the older I got, the more the idea seemed to be slipping away from me that I'd actually be able to have a dunk. And then a friend emailed me about 6 months ago and told me about this system that promises to improve your vertical within 9 to 15 inches within 8 weeks. And yeah, I was the same when I first heard about it. You know, I was like, I'm not going to buy into this hype, because you hear about these fads all the time. And until I found out whose name was on the front of it, which was Justin Just Fly. If you don't know who this man is, then you need to check him out on Google. He's a vertical jump freak, he's a slam dunking freak, you know. I don't mean that in a good way, of course. You know, this guy's incredible, talented and gifted. He makes it look so easy. He's won some of the biggest dunking competitions in the past year, including that LeBron James one with Nike, Just Dunk It. And the other guy that is Adam Falker. He was a former Division 1 player turned basketball pro. They basically came up with a system together that, you know, can work for anybody to improve the vertical jump. And the system works, you know, it's advanced formulas and methods and everything that really have helped me. It's an 8-week program. You don't have to stick to the 8 weeks, but when I started doing it, you know, I couldn't compare this to any other thing that I've tried before in the past. You know, I wouldn't say abstract, but completely different to anything you'll have done before. And I think that's why it works so well, because it shocks the system and the body so much. The 8-week program has 3 phases. You start with the pre-shock phase, which is basically your warm-up to it all, and, you know, getting your body ready for the hard work ahead. This is like the preconditioning. And then you've got the shock, which is the second phase. And this is where the really hard work comes into it. You know, this is where you have to step things up a gear. And this is where I made most of my gains and where most of the magic happened for me. And then you've got the post-shock phase. So that's pre-shock phase, shock phase, and post-shock phase. The post-shock phase is where you solidify everything, all of your gains, and where you make it stick so it becomes second nature. I managed to gain 10 inches on my vertical within 8 weeks of this. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, but I've carried on doing it for longer, because you don't just have to do the 8 weeks. You know, I feel the longer you do it, the better results you're going to get. And I don't want to stop until I reach 40-inch vertical altogether, and I believe with this system I can do it. You know, but don't be fooled. You know, it does take some work, well, in fact a lot of work. But I found, you know, the sessions and everything and the help from Adam Falker are incredible. You know, the encouragement and all that kind of personal training on every aspect. You know, there's help with, they divulge information on nutrition, agility, strength, velocity. They look at every aspect, and that's what you need to do when you want to improve something as an athlete. You know, you can't just focus on one area. So I definitely feel they cover everything that needs to be covered. And yeah, like I said, the follow-up and everything is unreal. You know, I couldn't fault it, the process, the system whatsoever. But don't be fooled, the system is not as easy as they say it's going to be. You do have to put in the hard work for this, you know. It's not going to happen if you don't put in the time and effort, but getting a slam dunk and improving your vertical is what really matters to you as a basketball player, then the hard work shouldn't be a problem for you. And, you know, another thing is you need the internet access for this to work. The program is online, so if you don't have the internet, then this is going to be a problem for you because, yeah, you basically need an internet connection to access it. But, you know, modern society, everywhere has Wi-Fi now. You know, there's always going to be somewhere or somebody you can get the internet connection from. And also comes with a 60-day money-back guarantee. So within 60 days, if you're not happy with the system, you can get your money back. So there's no risk involved. But I honestly don't think by the time you've seen your results, if you put the work in, then you're not going to want your money back anyway, because yeah, the results are amazing. I can tell you, but you experiencing it yourself is going to do so much more. And so yeah, like I said, I'd like to give a shout out to Adam and to the program. I've improved more, you know, with this system in 3 months than any other training program to try and improve my vertical put together. So I'm going to carry on with it, and I hope you give it a try as well, because if you're an avid basketball fan and passionate about improving your dunk and your vertical height, then give it a try. You've got nothing to lose. So like I said, I'd just like to give a shout out to Adam and this system. Give it a try for yourself and let me know how you think it goes for you. Peace.
Thanks for watching. To find out more about us, click on the link below this video now.